Hi there, it's Mr. Siler here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make seed tape. Seed tape is a way for you to easily and evenly space out seeds so that you can grow plants directly in the ground. Plants that you would use this for are especially good for root vegetables like carrots, turnips, beets, radishes, anything where the root is what you are going to consume. It's good to do this way. That way you spread them out evenly and you don't transplant them, because then you could risk the chance of the root being damaged in the process of transplanting. So what we're going to be using is, of course, seeds, and we're using toilet paper for our seed tape because it is inexpensive and it will break down. So what we're going to do first is, most toilet paper is more than one sheet, sometimes two. So what we're going to do is pull those two pieces apart, and one of them we're just going to save for later to make another piece of seed tape. We're only going to do one right now. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to consult my seed packet, and what I'm looking for on here is spacing. And I see that on there it says I should space my plants out every 3 inches. So I'm going to use a ruler and a marker, and on my toilet paper I'm going to mark every 3 inches. So dot 1 2 3 dot 1 2 3 dot, so 3 6 9 12. And those dots then are where I'm going to apply my glue. And glue biodegrades, and this glue is safe and harmless, so it will not bother your plants one bit, nor will it bother anything you eat. It's just to hold our seeds in place. Then I'm going to sprinkle some of my seeds in my hand first. And on each of those dots, I'm going to put just a few seeds, 2, maybe 3 at most. That way we have a better chance of germination. And if they all sprout, then if you're brave, you can transplant them, or you can just thin them out. But we don't want to leave, if all 3 or all 2 sprout, we don't want to leave them all there, because then they're going to be stealing and competing each other for nutrients, and we won't get beautiful, yummy, big carrots like we want. All right, so once I've put those seeds onto my dots of glue, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this piece of toilet paper over. So I'm kind of making a sandwich out of it, where my glue and my seeds are trapped between a piece of toilet paper on each side. And it's a little breezy, so I've been kind of using the weight of my laptop there. But so I'm going to press that down, sort of trap it between there. And then I'm going to let this dry. I'm storing these on top of a piece of wax paper just so they don't get stuck to a surface. So I'm going to leave those and let those dry. It'll take a few hours. But let's talk about what we're going to do after that. So after we do that, then we've got to put these in the ground. So let's put them in the ground. So I have a piece that I did earlier. Let's talk about how to plant this. We don't normally plant toilet paper, but when it's seed tape, we can. So let's plant it. So you're going to take it to the spot where you want your plants, your carrots, or whatever vegetable to be. And then what I need to do is I need to loosen up that soil. I've already loosened mine up, but you want to loosen it up for a few reasons. One, it'll help the plants grow better, especially roots. We want nice, loose soil. But also, digging through it some will help you get rid of any weeds that might already be there, like this clover. But then, what I want to look for, again, we're going to consult that seed packet, and we're going to see how deep these need to go. And mine says it only needs to be 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. And if you're thinking, well, Mr. Siler, how on earth do I know what 1/4 inch to 1/2 an inch is? Well, basically that just means that when we place this here, we need to make sure that we can't see it. So I'm going to place that there, and then I'm going to sprinkle just enough soil on top that I can't see the toilet paper anymore. So just enough that I can't see it. And if I get it like that, then I should be good to go. And give it a little water. Don't drown it. And every couple of days, check for the water on it. One thing that is important is you want to remember where you planted those. So I made a little sign out of mine with a piece of plastic and a paper. I wrote carrot on it. And I'm going to use a fork as my little garden sign. And then I'm going to stick that in the ground. And that's to remind me and anyone else that might come to this area that there are going to be carrots sprouting here. Well, I hope you have fun making your seed tape. If you have trouble finding seeds, check one of the hardware stores in the area or one of the garden stores in the area like the Garden Hut or maybe Home Depot or one of those, and you might be able to find seeds still this time of year, and you can do some easy seed tape. Happy gardening. Happy planting. Bye.